Welcome to today's class, which is on language and technique in Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Twelfth Night is one of Shakespeare's well-known comedies, and what make it a comedy is the language and technique used in the play, besides the plot and the characters. The play uh, is full of puns, uh, wordplay, and this is the example drawn by Johnson in preface to Shakespeare when he calls Shakespeare's wordplay as quibbles. So the play is charged with puns, and the language is divided into prose and verse, which shows the class distinction among the characters in the play. And not just that, it also gives a comic tone to the play, and there are number of figures of speech employed in the play, like there are metaphors, similes, extended metaphors employed throughout the play. In fact, when the play opens, you see Orsino says, if music be the food of love, play on. And then he goes on where he refers himself as a hart, as a deer. So there is this the degree of comparison in metaphors and in extended metaphors. There are parallelisms drawn which are evident in the dialogues. Then there are soliloquies and asides which help us in knowing the mind of the characters, like Malvolio and the other characters, and it also augments the comic tinge in the scene when especially the scene where he is reading the letter, and how Sir Toby and Sir Andrew, they speak the aside, and we know how they are happy about what is happening and what is going to happen. So this gives an insight. And the other soliloquies also, like the soliloquy of Viola as Cesario, and etc. etc. This brings us to the cross-dressing, the mistaken identity technique also, where Viola has cross-dressed as Cesario, and this is also a very important technique which affects the entire plot, as we see as the entire plot unfolds. And then of course this links to dramatic irony, which is very potently employed in the play, where the audience know that Viola is a woman, and when she piques Olivia's interest, the audience know that this is not going to work out. And there are many other instances, like Malvolio reading the letter and mistaking that it is authored by Olivia. So that is dramatic irony which makes the play more comic. And then malpropism, the words used by Sir Andrew, where he mispronounces the words, and eventually this became a technique, malpropism. There are also words which have double meanings. Words are very important, like I said in the beginning of my class, puns. In fact, there is a comment made by the clown, the Feast, who's called Feast, where he says how words, they are very, there's an exact word he uses. Wanton is the word which he uses when he is having a conversation with Viola, where he talks about words and all that. So it's an interesting play, and the technique and the language contribute further to make the play comic and highly interesting. So I hope you have learnt from this class, and if you want to know more in detail, you please visit my website. And thank you for listening in.